All right, welcome back. This morning we're joined by KUSI automotive expert Dave Stahl talking about the Chevy Volt. It's a popular car. It's gotten a lot of press because it's an electric vehicle.
Exactly.
But now there's some rumors about possible fires, but that has been tested and has shown what I believe in one test that a fire got started.
Correct.
Difficult to replicate though.
Yeah, and of course the media jumped on board, said all the Volts are on fire, run, save your children. You know, and it just makes me crazy. But here's what
that's not really the case.
No, here's the real deal. National Highway Traffic Safety Administration takes every vehicle, crashes them, rolls them over, and then looks at them and sees how did the occupants survive? Were there any, fires? Were there any major issues? They rolled and crashed the Volt, a couple of them, passed with 5-star, shoved them over in a corner and left them. Well, 3 weeks later, a couple GM guys are walking by and I hear woof, and they look over and they're on fire. And they went, whoa, what is this? So red lights, everybody panics. Well, it's no different than if they would have tested a car with gasoline, rolled it, ruptured the gas tank, and then ignored it, full of gas now, rolled it over to the side of the building and just let it sit. Okay. And the gas would be oozing out.
So now they're testing it and they've done kind of some precautionary things to find out what the real deal is.
No different than if you were a tow truck driver or a storage yard. Those are the people that they're concerned about because this problem doesn't happen until like 3 weeks afterwards. So what they say, emergency responders, tow truck drivers, storage yards. One note said, all storage yards until we get this thing totally dialed in, don't put the Volts in a warehouse if they've been in an accident. So what they're going to do is they're going to devise a piece of equipment. You're going to plug it into the car. You're going to pull a handle back. I'm just assuming the design. And it's going to take all the juice out of it.
Suck out the electricity.
No different than taking all the gasoline out of the car. So once they do that, then there's no more issues.
Okay, so it's important to emphasize that the car caught fire long after they tested it, 3 weeks after the accident, which was simulated by the National Highway Safety people.
Now, but General Motors said if you're concerned, if you own a Volt and you're concerned, you contact them. There'll be a phone number at the bottom of the screen, and they will loan you a car until they get some more information, because they're doing studies right now to find out exactly what caused it, because these batteries have to be cooled, when they're in daily operation. So they're coolant lines that keep these batteries cool. Well, in this accident, the coolant line was ruptured. So the cooling of the battery stopped. So consequently, it just smoldered and smoldered and smoldered.
So if you're in an accident, that's one thing they'll look into. Now, when you look at the Chevy Volt here, where is the battery on this thing?
It's in the center of the car. It's down the center console of the car. So it's not on the outside, it's not in the front, it's not in the back, it's totally in the middle.
The center meaning by the chssy underneath?
Yeah, right between the driver and passenger. Well,
okay.
In fact, if the cameraman, let's see if I can do this real quick, because I know we're kind of limited for time. If I can just remember.
Yeah, we've got about 30 seconds
which one
here.
Of these stupid.
Well, I mean, the bottom line, Dave, it doesn't seem like this is something of a imminent threat to a driver, even if they get in a car accident. Like you said, 3 weeks later, they end up catching fire.
See how the console comes all the way through, front to rear?
Right.
And there's cup holders and storage area. Well, the battery is down underneath, under the floor.
Okay, and all that stuff there kind of covers the battery.
Well, yeah, and it protects it.
Conceals it.
It totally protects it. It's totally sealed. There's no liquid to leak out of. This just happened to be part of technology and a brand new. This is not like the Leaf. This is not like any of the other electric cars. This is totally a unique system.
Bottom line, it's safe and they're testing it right now.
Absolutely.
Dave Stahl, thank you so much for your insight. Appreciate it. Alexis, that's the story in the Chevy Volt.
We have to thank Bob Stahl Chevrolet for letting me have this, because I needed the 2012 for this.
Okay. Thanks, Bob Stahl. Appreciate it. Alexis, back to you.